Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Mindset Matters. As we all know, the Mindset Matters is an interview program where we explore on how the right mindset can help students like you and I keep pushing no matter the challenges we are facing. I am Adeniota Odebura, your host on today's program. I am so glad you have tuned in. Today, we'll be talking about building self-reliance and academic excellence, because we know it is not always easy to stay motivated, stay focused, or even believe in yourself as a student. What if the key to rising above these challenges is not in our environment, but in our mindset? To help us explore on this topic, I'll be talking with a student who has faced some challenges and has come out stronger, smarter, and even more confident. He's here to share his journey, his struggles, and what has kept him going. Joining me on today's episode is a fellow student and someone I find very inspiring. Thanks for joining us on today's program, sir.
All right, thank you, Ms. Presenter.
Can you please tell the audience your name, sir?
All right, distinguished comrade Damilare Samson Owolabi, a communicator in making, and of course, the president of this prestigious association.
Thank you, Mr. Damilare. Right. Can you tell us a little about yourself and your academic journey, sir?
All right, I would first off pick it from my name, Samson, the strong one, because the journey of being a student is actually not easy. So it takes the strong one and the motivated one to actually pass through the trials. All right, first off, looking at the journey of being a student, it requires being matured, because if you take a look at it now, if you have numbers of students, take a look at it, only the matured ones actually deem it fit to understand the reason why they are in school. If you look at the set of people that are driven by the factors around them, probably by social media, for the fact that they don't have good sponsors and all, you take a look at it, they are set of people that are not matured in thinking. Because if you are matured, you definitely, culturally, you definitely look at your background.
Yes.
There's always a saying in Yoruba that or I don't know how to put it. But someone that actually understands where he's coming from and who the parents are, he would definitely look forward to achieving greater rewards. Unlike students that your mom she's into hairdressing, petty jobs, your father is into furniture. You will now say, now that you've actually got an admission into the university, you will not remember the fact that they had to, Yoruba will say, owo niru, owo niyo. Yes. You understand? So a matured-minded person will actually look at those things and set a future for his or herself.
Okay, Mr. Damilare, sorry to cut you short. Every great brand starts with a vision, a spark, a dream waiting to be seen. At Tenny Vision, we breathe life into your ideas, from logo to full brand identity, because your brand deserves to be felt, not just seen. Tenny Vision, design your vision, build your future. What challenges have you faced as the AMCOM's president, as a student, and how have you overcome them?
Challenges?
Yes.
Yes, one of the challenges that I face is, first off, the ability to balance all, which is the problem or the challenges almost every student are actually facing. But thanks to God that I was able to create a balance at the long run. But first off, before I became the president, I served as the vice president for 2 tenures. And my first time, on the first tenure, I was not actually balancing it. I was putting everything on my head. As if I was the president, I'll be here, I'll be there. Looking at how I can be known, how to create publicity for myself, build the brand, build the name, Psalmist. So, at the long run, when the results came out, I knew that I was after the political stuff beyond my academics. So it was a step, or it was a warning for me, because at the long run, when I saw that my result is not what I wanted, then I came to the realization that yes, I need to create a balance with my academics and what I have passion for. Now, coming to all students, majority, some students might be probably what they are facing. You understand? Probably the little problem they are facing might be what happens to be the second contradicting to their academics, or not creating a balance with their academics. So they need to understand the fact that creating a balance is necessary. Yes. If you cannot create a balance, so some students, the issue they have is their football careers. You understand? Their football career. How do they create balance with their football career and their academics? If they cannot create balance, then definitely they will fail. You understand? That's one. Two, majority, after identifying the problem, another thing is procrastination. I so much procrastinate that even if I'm expected to do something today, I'll say, okay, I'll do it at night. Before you know it, I'm tired already. I'll do it tomorrow morning. Especially with reading. After all, students do use this English. After all, it is still 2 weeks to 3 weeks to. It is just a month. I will read after I'm done. So students do procrastinate. And once they begin to procrastinate, it is the beginning of their failure. Yes. So students must actually curb the spirit of procrastination. They must kill it in them. Or else, they would only have visions, they would have mindsets, but they won't be able to achieve it. That is why the topic is growing mindset. The growth of a mindset. So it is not just limited to setting up a mindset or setting up a goal for yourself. You have to as well grow it. Yes. You need to take it from the suckling stage to the stage that it takes meat. So your mindset will not just be, okay, let's see now, I will read today, I will read tomorrow, don't worry, I will read next tomorrow. Understand? And the last one is making the right friend. Making the necessary friend. If you don't know how to make good friends, for example, your standard is, you are on standard 15 and you are working with people below, definitely if you are not careful, you will drop. So you need to aim high. You need to work with people that are there already so that you can emulate one or two from them. So that's all I have for now.
Okay, Mr. Damilare. Yeah. What roles do friends, family, mentors, and your fans plays in helping you maintain a positive mindset? Please
come again with the question.
What roles do friends, mentors, and family, and your fans, of course your fans, help you in maintaining your mindset?
The role in which they play in my life is the role of audience, waiting for what I would give. They are just my audience. I have set every one of them as my audience, waiting to see what I have to deliver. I'm not like the student that would say that my parents I did not promise my parents first class. I did not promise my friend first class. But I have set them on the pace of being the audience, waiting for them to see what I will deliver. So my sayings to all students is that let your friends, let your parents, let everyone outside there be your audience, waiting for you to deliver. So if you know you have multiple audience, then definitely you would want to prove them by either having your first class, either having your second class upper, or giving them something tangible and you being useful for the society.
Okay, Mr. Damilare, that was very wonderful. Thank you for being so open and real with us today. I'm very sure a lot of students watching right now feel encouraged by your experience. Before we wrap up on the program, here is a quick reminder for everyone. Your mindset is your most powerful tools. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing to keep going and to learn and to keep going. That is it on today's episode of Mindset Matters. I remain Adeniran Taiwo Deborah. Till next time, stay focused. Bye.